times that spins. So you're
one.
See, now we've already turned it around one time, so we're coming around on our second turnaround. Where are you at? That's 2. So you're gonna have a 321. So you got a 321 gear in this.
That's shocking. I mean, that's what come from the factory, but it runs out. Well, you've driven it. It runs out so good and it tows so good. I was kind of surprised.
You got a 321 in this.
Yeah.
So you are very, very under geared for the size of the tires that you have and for towing. This has a 3.6.
Yeah.
So you don't notice it the same.
Right.
Okay, so it's still going to come straight
Stand to the side.
Stand off to the side.
Oh, she's a lefty, so she wants to do it the other way.
That's okay.
Is it gonna squash in my face?
At least it's going to be cold. Go ahead. It'll be good. You can spin it all the way off. There's something in there to catch it.
Just let it drop.
Okay. Usually the biggest culprit is going to be your track. Okay. From here to there. And usually something is worn out or something loosens up or something like that. You've got your drag link, you've got your tie rod, your ball joints can cause death wobble. Anything that can loosen up can cause death wobble in the front. So people are like, I have death wobble, what is it? You need to get in there and have a look and see what it is. There's 100 things that are going to cause it. Somebody putting a lift on without putting a longer track bar will cause it, because then something that we check is we check the wheels to see if there's play up and down, pull in on the bottom, push up on the top, side to side. We want to make sure that everything is tight. If you see anything, if you feel anything loose, clunking, anything like that, then it needs to be looked at. So like anytime like your steering doesn't feel right, if you're see, we don't have any play in the upper ball joint or anything. Grind air. So these are things that we look at when it's in the air. These are things that you should know about your Jeep. There's other ways to check this stuff too. You can roll underneath your Jeep and look at the front end and have somebody up inside turning that steering wheel back and forth, and you'll see if there's going to be play on one of these joints. You'll see it. You'll see it wobbling back and forth. Yes, when you lift the Jeep, you run out of clearance very quickly on things like your drive shaft. Put this up so it doesn't make a mess. Run out of clearance here. Yeah, I mean, I can barely fit my fingers in there. Now this Jeep has a 3 1/4 inch lift. Okay, and if we didn't change this drive shaft, so the diameter of this drive shaft is much smaller than the factory one. I don't know if I had a factory one here. I do have it. Junkman did not take one. This is out of Rebecca Cavallero's Jeep. So you can see where it was getting damaged from being right up on the exhaust, how it melted the bellows here. I mean, that's completely melted. So this is almost done draining. It's really good to let this drain almost completely because the most metal comes out at the very end of the oil change, believe it or not. What's he say? That's what?
3.814.
30,
Take this off.
Yeah, don't drop it.
maybe 3614. See this seal? Sometimes this seal will get stuck on the engine block. If it does, and you put the filter back on, and now you got 2 gaskets sitting there, you got a double gasket. You go to start it, and all 5 quarts of oil come out quicker than shit all over the floor. And you're like, oh my God, what did I do? What did I do? you left the other gasket in there. Okay, so always check to make sure that there's not a gasket. They should come off with the
That's as
filter.
tight as I get. And people like dogs for you to filter.
Filters really just need to be hand tight.
Oh, and I definitely got the next part.
Which part?
Filling it.
Filling it, you got that?
Hey, give that back.
Get a little tight. Don't need to be Hercules tight.
We don't
I mean,
need
it needs
pops
to be
here.
tight. But
Okay, so
we got
And it might be a
funnels
lift.
here.
There you go.
Use a funnel so you don't make a mess and pour it all over your exhaust. Climb on up there, Slim.
now. My husband took my Jeep out wheeling in Georgia a month and a half ago, and we haven't cleaned it yet, so I'm not crawling on it.
Come on.
Funny.
I'll take care of it. That was the end of that game.